Hello guys, and welcome to a Destiny 2 video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the blog post that Bungie has put up on their website, so bungie.net. I'll leave a link in the description below to that blog post if you want to read it for yourself. But the main thing I want to go over is the picture they put up of the month 1 activities. And basically, this just sets out what's going to be happening, what activities to expect each week over the course of the next 4 weeks, for more or less the month of September. In the first week, or launch week as we all know, basically, Destiny launched on the Wednesday. On Tuesdays would be the weekly reset of Destiny 2, which when the Nightfall and the Flashpoint went live, which I think the reason why it says Tuesday, even though the game didn't go live till the Wednesday. But the Nightfall is the arms dealer with some other text below which says Prism, Time Warp, and Killing Time. I'm not sure what that particular means, so if anybody does know, please leave a comment below just to let me know. I don't think it's the modifiers, but I don't know if it's some extra bit for the Nightfall itself, because I haven't actually played it myself. The Flashpoint is in the European Dead Zone, and this basically means that you complete certain tasks, whether it be public events, challenges, patrols and stuff like that, to unlock some particular loot for that particular area for that week, so the Flashpoint. On week 2, we've got the Nightfall, the Inverted Spire, and some different text underneath calling Momentum, Time Warp, and Rings. And this is also when the Nightfall guided games beta begins, so certain people will be invited to the... they want to more or less stretch it out, and this is what the blog post goes into in detail anyway, but they want to try and gradually roll it out so they can get some feedback and they don't overload the entire system with the guided games in mind, and also trying to flush out any bugs that might be there. The Flashpoint is going to be Nessus, so again we're going to move from the EDZ from last week, and it's going to change every week, so I'm assuming it'll be Nessus this week, week 2, and then we've also got IO and then Titan, and I don't know if it'll be always set that way, or if it'll change randomly, so maybe week 1 next month we'll have IO as the first week. I'm not too sure, but we'll wait and see on that one. We've also got the Leviathan Raid going live on the Wednesday. I believe that is about 6 PM UK time. I could be wrong. Again, if you do know what it is, leave in the comments below. I don't want to be more or less putting out wrong kind of stuff. We've also got Trials of the Nine for PvP players going live, which is what a lot of people are going to be trying to level up towards. So we've got people who love PvE going for the raid, and then Trials of the Nine is when people are going to be going for that one if they're more PvP orientated. And also Xur comes live for the first time in Destiny 2 with his selection of exotics. Now, I don't know exactly what else he's going to be having. We know he's going to be selling exotics because it says it does, but I don't know in terms of what else he will be selling, because we all know from Destiny 1, if you've played the game, Xur also sold other bits and pieces as well and it evolved through the entire year of Destiny. In week 3, we've got the Nightfall Exodus Crash with some text saying Attrition, Time Warp, Anomalies. The Flashpoint then switches to IO. Trials of the Nine comes back again for a second weekend. So we've got... it's slightly different this time because the text underneath on week 2 says Countdown of the Eternity, where this one says Survival on the Altar of Flame. So maybe it might be different maps each time, which would be kind of cool. And then Xur again returns on the Friday, again with some more different selection of exotics. Finally, we have week 4, which again includes some big stuff. So we've got the Nightfall, which is the Primadon... again, hopefully I said that correctly, which has Torrent, Time Warp, and 0 Hour. We've also got Flashpoint, which then finally goes to the final patrol area which you can get to, which is Titan. The Leviathan Raid guided games, which will go live. The beta for that begins. So again, it looks like they're going to have launched it out on the week 2 for the Nightfall, and then they're going to expand it out into the raid itself. So you'll have about 2 weeks of the raid where you'll have to try and make your own groups up, and then the guided games will eventually start. The biggest one for me on week 4 is the faction rally begins. So if you've been to the tower and you've completed the game and you go into the hangar area, you'll actually be able to see some flags and some points of each of the different factions. So you'll see Dead Orbit, you'll see New Monarchy, and the Future War Cult. And I'm assuming the NPCs will go live in those particular areas. And then we'll be able to... I don't know if we'll be able to pledge allegiance to that one particular faction again, so it's going to be the same kind of system as what Destiny 1 was, or is it going to be kind of made up where we can just do different... like the faction system is right now with a lot of them, where we just do certain tasks, get rewards, and then we hand them in and then level up with those particular ways. We'll see how that works out, but hopefully some more information will come live as we get close to the faction release. Trials of the Nine returns for a third weekend, but this time it's called the Survival on Emperor's Respite. And then Xur again returns as a weekly thing, which is kind of cool. And that's pretty much it for the month of September. It does say in the top there, if you look in the top right, in October, new challenges will continue to arrive, including Iron Banner and the new way to have your prestige test in the raid. So I'm assuming we'll have some point the new heroic version of the raid or something along the lines, maybe legendary. They did say there was going to be some more levels of difficulty when it comes to the raid, and there'll be new challenges. As you remember from Destiny 1, there was all these kind of particular challenges per week that changed, so you have to do certain particular boss or mini boss in a certain way, so it's something to look forward to. But that's pretty much it. And again, there's a nice detailed read about the blog itself, so if you want to go into it, they do touch on some issues that people have been having about shaders and things like that. But again, I really do suggest you go and read it for yourself if you want to get into really quite good detail. It does explain quite a lot. And it's one of the ones where it is nice every now and again for Bungie to say, hey, this is what's going to be coming up in the next month. But hopefully the video has been kind of really cool for you guys. If you have enjoyed it, much appreciated as always. If you want me to keep doing these kind of things every month where we talk about what's going to be coming in the next month for activity-wise, then please, by all means, let me know in the comments below. And again, a like kind of helps as well in that kind of sense. Also, if you really think I've done quite well and you really want to help support my channel, then please by all means subscribe. If there's anything you want me to particularly do in the future video wise for Destiny 2 or anything you want me to cover, then again please leave a comment below as any suggestions you've got, because it does really help, and it just gives me a bit more of a, see what you guys feel on it and see where you think I should be going in terms of it all. But yeah, from me, and until next time guys, I'll see you later.